out of the mid lane, pretty much as expected, I guess. But I mean, I say expected, but this is absolute dominance here. 12, 13, 11 on the Tinker, 4 for 2 on the Invoker, and there's Tim's coming in and coming across, and they're going to take their kill as well. Cuckoo picking up first blood. I mean, this mid...
Trying to farm, you're happy as long as he's getting his level.
Bottom lane, of course, Tim's beautiful execution here. Not quite enough to kill Paparazzi.
Very close.
But indeed, the silence and the stun on point is a little bit lacking on the damage.
One right click or even a tiny bit of Iron Shell damage more. A quarter of a second more of Iron Shell damage.
Bonds is enough. They get the kill, and it's a big one. You said it earlier that RGB indeed have been able to put a fair bit of pressure onto the safe end of TNC and getting the kill there eventually.
He's saved 3 skill points, which is either if a kill opportunity with the missiles presents itself, he'll go for it. Otherwise, he goes for the farm with man.
Top lane, Dogfights did get a hook, but a quick turnaround for TNC as Tim TP's across. There will be a Sunstrike, not quite enough to kill Raven, but it will allow him to bring down Tim's on the Earth Spirit. There's a 1-for-1 trade up at top.
Pretty even trade.
To keep the Slark alive.
Perhaps. Slark getting a kill is nice and all, but I think the Centaur gets a bit more out of that.
Do you think Injuly will...
Oh, hook mid.
Oh, Dogfight setting up onto Cuckoo. Cicada surviving Cuckoo. There's the rocket, not quite enough damage to take down Invoker and IGB.
Oh, that is a huge raindrop pickup. Nice.
Control just between the two of them to take him down before he gets a chance to time naps. Mid lane though, look at this wrap round from IGB. They're coming around from behind the tower. Dogfights. Injuly going to find a setup. The hook's going to miss. But the Stampede trying to close it onto Cuckoo. SamH will TP in though to the tower. And he wants to try and fight, but super drops the Golem. They'll take the Dazzle kill. And IGB with the Golem out, they should be able to push onto the tower. Dogfights. After quite a nice start, he's starting to miss a fair few of these hooks though, unfortunately for the side. But IGV should be able to secure this tower. In fact, what with the boost up and the Sunstrike, they'll get a kill as well. TNC have to be careful how close they get. There's the hook. Dogfight will catch something this time. Rio surrounded, taken down, and IGV pretty much finding 3 kills in quick succession. A tower as well, and the momentum's starting to really go the way of the Chinese.
Potential, but Slark's looking to farm, still in the Shadow Blade. This early game is really falling apart.
Oh, if they find Raven here, they're coming in for the smoke. There's the hook shot. Do they have the control? Oh, not quite. Darpat was off in time. As Raven jumps out, pops the Shadow Dance to keep himself safe. Bottom lane, again, trying to make a go here on the Invoker, and they get him. Cicada.
Nice kill for TNC. This, what's it blocking? A Tinker laser.
Pretty much laser.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, Dogfight. He fishes and he catches a big one. Getting the Tinker like that.
This Pudge has been very impressive. I think though...
To do too much about the Roche. Roshan's still standing.
Yeah, losing an agent at this point would be very problematic. Cicada finds Tinker's off.
Cuckoo can play his way out. This one with the cold snap. The hook step punches through. He could not. Definitely blast the backside. Cicada picks up the kill, catching the Tinker.
Okay. Trying to push out and push these lanes, but even with Tinker dead, TNC.
Oh, Dogfight, he's hooked one.
He's on his own though.
He has to just remember, but with the Golem, he drops beautifully onto 2. He will almost certainly go down, Pudge. But they've found one. No, they're not. The Cuckoo's just still dead at the moment. They're not trying to take down any of TNC. Finally, Sims is to drop. The Ravens on the back line cleans up a second. At the end of it all, can Paparazzi get anything more out of this? SamH quick with the blink, he's out there, back to safety.
Raven may come back in, he's fully healed up thanks to the Shadow Dance.
Yeah, this is very good for TNC. Looks at Cicada. Cicada gets the Tornado out. Can he get his way out of this one? Well, no, with a vacuum of the Sentry Ward down on the ground. Ghost Ward isn't going to save him. Boost on top, let's go through in July. They'll take down one with the Met Pop by SamH. Can he find Paparazzi? Raven and Rio trying to survive. Paparazzi does get Rio. Good fight. Comes back in as he got the control to deal with Raven, trying to close the gap, has dismember, holds the Slark in place, and damage is with the hook. It's not quite enough, so Raven's back out, and he wants to go back in, jumps in onto the Weaver who's been silenced by Kim.
Another hook in 2 seconds.
Dogfights, can he do it? It's all about the hook. Oh,
Radiant's
no.
bottom tower is under attack.
He didn't quite get it at the end of it.
Oh, that.
The question, TP actually coming into the shrine here from TNC.
Tinker, he dodged it.
Oh, hook as well, not going to catch him. TNC, can they fight here? That's the
Can't get the hook
question.
stomp.
Dire's
Angela is unable to find him. They do find the courier. Tim rolls across there in the vacuum wall. Onto two silence, onto dogfight. Drop down the weave. Angela comes in with a who's stomp double edge. They've taken down the dazzle. Give themselves anything more. Tornado comes through onto two, cancelling the TP of Cuckoo. Lost the purge. They've now lost the center as well. Paparazzi turning towards the slide. They found Raven. Big kills there for IGV. But Paparazzi himself on the Weaver picking up the double.
Killing Raven working out well, and you can see there just using those diffusal charges offensively. Cuckoo two of them very quickly, but gets some good damage to Kata in mid. So be careful, Cuckoo, Blink dodges the swarm.
Oh, the Ghost War catches it down. They don't have the vision, so the rocket isn't going to connect onto the Invoker. They'll turn, look towards Cuckoo. Vacuum comes through for Sam H and Tims. They're trying to
He's
find
gonna
these
blink
kills
in 1
return.
second.
They'll get
He's
Super
out.
and Cuckoo, he's out. He manages to survive just by the skin of his teeth.
Ooh.
And TNC did find that little bit of a bonus Warlock kill off the back of that play.
Roach fast enough.
IGB are heading, sorry, TNC
close.
heading over.
They're sunstriking and everything.
Forward smash comes in just a second too late.
They still got DD though.
Yeah, Raven wants to fight. Cicada, BKB's popped. Shattered dance from Raven so he can keep on punching into the Invoker, but the Stampede allows Cicada to get away. Turns around the Chaos Meteor. In July comes in with a Who Stomp. Strong and in place, but not quite enough damage. Definitely glass onto Cuckoo. IGB, they found the Tinker, but they've lost the Centaur. Raven, Sam H, and Tims.
Oh, they've got
away.
Weaver.
Silence of the Weaver. They'll take down Paparazzi. Rio survives as Raven finishes off the Golem before it gets to the Dazzle.
Oh.
Paparazzi falling at the end of that one. It's
Yeah.
a big kill for TNC.
Got caught by a silence and then just controlled nicely. He was getting 3 little things done right by the support, and the end result is Aegis still up on Cicada, but killing the Weaver and Centaur, the bigger prizes.
Raven wants to make a go. Some pings coming out, Raven. He's got to be careful. Dogfight is there. If he can land the hook. Oh, no.
Wants to use all this essence chip that he's got to keep fighting.
Jump forward here for Tims, gets the boulder smash, rocket blast into the face of Invoker, the vacuum now on 3, bringing them in as Cicada low. Hold the BKB on the sideline, Cuckoo, throwing them up. The burst down the Invoker watch, now the edge pop, Dogfight falling low as well. Cuckoo picks up a double kill, there's 4 dead at the moment on ITV. Cicada, he's going down for a second time, they have protection. They'll find the Invoker. TNC hitting hard there with the team fight, wiping IGB.
Fighting around the Warlock Golem being on cooldown, and on top of that, the Weaver being dead. It felt like a very aggressive position for IGB to be in. And the other big thing is Slark already had a lot of essence chip. He had like 17 essence chip, now he's at 28 following that
He
fight.
wants to keep going and going, Raven.
Yeah, I mean, Raven just was scouting out alone. Like, he didn't really have any support when the fight began, but he knew, like, if I find some heroes and my teammates can come in and back me up, and with Blink Daggers, Tinker Boots, and Trouble, he sure as hell can, this fight's going to go well. He's got the essence chip to back it up.
Also have fly back here from Invoker. TNC, so they may just be happy with that alone, of course. Starting to shut down a little bit of the value, the net worth build up of this Invoker that's been pretty.
He's died 3 times this game. He's 9-3 and 5, done very well, but I feel like you could not die at all if you have a way out of time.
Goes for a hook here, but there's a lot of members. They do get a nice 3-man chaotic offering. Boulder smash onto the purge. They want to fight here. IGB Cicada's come across. What's the BKB Tornado coming through? Clips the Earth Spirit. Meteor as well with the Who Stomp to control him. They'll take down Tim. They'll find Sam H on the sidelines as the Weaver chases him down. IGV putting a stop there to the push. I know pickoffs, always in July. It's going to be there, providing that safety.
The tinkier they are, the more essence chips you
It's
take.
true. And he's going to be building up those essence chips for days. Top lane trying to finish off this tier 2. Dogfights comes in. Won't hit the hook. Tim's on the sideline, so looks for a good angle. Damage with a back two, but the BKB comes out from Cicada. On the Stampede as well, IGB trying to get the position to catch out TNC. Rio's low, Graves himself, gets killed through his grave. Everyone down, Paparazzi searching for more time lapses. Getting a little too low, missed this fight. A lot of marching machines coming through for Cuckoo. Paparazzi turns towards Raven. Raven pops the Shadow Dance. Paparazzi shooting down at the moment, pops the BKB. Turns back towards Raven. He's packed a fair bit of a punch here with his Maelstrom. And he still continues to chase up. Has to be careful now with the BKB gone. Raven, which towards in July will manage to catch the Sentinel with the pound. Takes one down.
I mean, Weaver's fighting well.
Tims is going straight. Oh, that boulder smash. He found the Invoker, the silence as well. Don't have any further lockdown. He'll get back. Dogfight. Can't quite get the hook.
Papa
Find a fight with it, and they are indeed going to look to try and set up onto the Invoker, bringing him back. They'll look for him first, but they'll look for the dogfights and the Stampede from in July. Well, now Cicada's getting himself out of safety. In fact, he turns. Tries to fight on the Darkseer. Raven bounces away from the Chaotic Offering. Pops the Shadow Dance as well. Turns towards Paparazzi. Paparazzi with the BKB up, and the time that's out, he's fine. He wants to fall out of him yet. Dogfights though with the hook. Does manage to catch out the Darkseer. That's going to be Sam H hitting the ground. Down for 70. Dogfights can get into more. While Raven back in. Looks towards the Pudge.
Raven
Careful. Just building up those stacks. Here comes in the mod smash stones and the rockets from Cuckoo. They down in dogfights.
The essence shift is starting to add up. You do not want to keep fighting if you're IGV. A full HP Slark.
He's got Shadow Dance up. He can dive. He can go super aggressive. July, that'll be an easy one for him as he comes through. Cuckoo to kill secure with the laser. 23 stacks. It's time to start hitting those buildings. What can IGV do to stop him? Raven's pretty damn massive at this stage. 2 members down on IGV. They know it's there. They don't have Chaotic Offering for I think about 15 seconds.
Ooh.
If they had that, that could be a massive. They'll still Silver try and go in. Looking to stomp onto Raven. Raven immediately scattered us. BKB out from Paparazzi and Cicada. They'll look towards Sam H. Deafening Blast comes through, but the Graves there in time from Rio. Saving Sam H. He looks to TP out. Is he going to make it? Yours is there. Cancelling the TP, but he does go down. They'll kill the Darkseer. IGV. Paparazzi goes so low. He does to keep himself alive.
Oh, he died before he could die!
Oh! Tinker out at the end of the day, yeah, Tinker. This is the final burst through, but Cuckoo,
he's out!
They kill him. They've got no way to cancel it. The Grave will TP out. Cuckoo's fine. Finally, the Chaotic Offerings available come through. Disarm onto Raven, but he cancels down in time. Oh no! Cuckoo's back! Oh, Cuckoo's just in the midst of it all. Crossbow is down. IGV melting, getting absolutely destroyed there. Raven just weaving in and out of the fights on that slug. Cuckoo just sitting in the midst of them all.
Cuckoo comes up big. That Weevil was just about to reach the shrine, heal up after surviving the Magnetize, and Cuckoo blink into the call from Sam H to get a blink vacuum into Boulder Smash. That's going to be game over right there. Going to come down to Sam H finding the opening to get that good blink vacuum. For IGV, they're looking to catch it.
Oh, there it is. Oh, immediate reaction there from Cicada. Paparazzi will get the chance to time lapse. Turns their attention towards Cuckoo's Graves up. Cuckoo, can he get himself out of there? That's the question. Well, Achievers has to kill himself. Cuckoo's out. They managed to get the Tinker around. That's great stuff for IGV if they can get anything more. Dogfight's unable to find the hook. Jump forward from Engine Light. Does he get the two stop in time? The blink out for Tims is there. Turns back around with the Boulder Smash. They'll take down the Central. Hook. No, he's only going to get a free.
A lot of energy again.
He's very, very low on mana. He's out of it.
IGV should be ready for this move.
Raven. Super would be a great way to start it off. You know, he has Chaotic Offering available. He isn't going to be able to drop it out for 50 seconds. TNC starting off the fight. A crucial pick-off. And opening up this middle racks for the siege to begin.
DD, this rack will fall fairly fast. Nice sidestep.
The Raven just sidestepping everything at the moment. Cuckoo from the low ground, hammering in the homing missiles. There's the vacuum ball onto the Like coming in with the Who's get out the AoE Japanese blast. It's knocking back TNC. Just able to get out the Darkseer on the side of it, but they bring down Tim. They find one Raven. Pushes off the melee racks. Sunstrike. Is he going to catch onto Sam H? He's out. Raven wants to go back in. Goes towards Injuly. Laser coming through once more for Cuckoo. Injuly's out, down. Bounce forward. They're looking for Cicada, getting as much as they can out of this TNC. Raven calls out but with the dart back, he's fine. Paparazzi though does come through with a crucial orchid. They will get the kill. They're bringing down once, popping that Aegis. Sunstrike, Sam H sidestepping it back down. Chaotic Offering is dropped. TNC now on the retreat. Careful about how they go about this one. Still a little actually on the damage that IGV can offer to finish any of these kills off.
And this Slark is just running all over them. Keeps on stacking up the essence shift.
It's getting harder and harder for IGV to hold. They need a good hook. They need some sort of way to kick this off with a kill. The live shot again with the Who Stomp doesn't find it. Ranking 1 to 2 again. Got up onto the BKB. Towards Raven. That's fast as well, knocking him back, but the Greaves is out for Sam. And the tops are back to full. TNC ready to go in once more. Ice Wall drop from Cicada. He starts to back off. This is just allowing Raven the damage and space to get in onto the rack. The MP's dropped down.
Trying to get him off the rack, they've got no invoker combo for a little bit.
From the sideline, hexing up one. Raven jumps in for the stock apparatus. There's the vacuum on to 3. Cuckoo consistently just offering up the lasers as he jumps into the midst of them all. And GG is called. It's all too much for IGV. TNC taking the series 2-0 with some incredibly convincing coordination.
Yeah, they play those fights so well. I love seeing the sheer aggression coming out from these guys. They often, both in game 1 and this game, like someone will get picked off, they're 4v5 and they're like, all right, let's back up a little bit, but find a good position, and then they like go right back in 4v5. Take these calculated fights around Sam H and Tim's. The combo and the synergy between these two players is very impressive.